Welcome to my channel and this class with a theraband. If you have a resistance band handy, it'll just save you tying a knot in the theraband at some point later. But the theraband is really all you need. So let's start off in a comfortable position. I'm sitting cross-legged, but you do you. We're going to open the theraband, take a deep breath in, reach the arms up and slightly back. And exhale, coming back down. Just do that a few times. So each time we might want to go a little bit further, just a sense of stretching, opening the shoulders and connecting to the breath. Reaching up, see how far back it feels good for you to go. Let's do it one more time. Lengthening, opening, and coming back. Next time we're going to keep the theraband directly over the head. Going to side bend, so reach this bottom hand down towards the floor. And then think of reaching the top hand up towards the ceiling, opening and gazing up, and coming back, lengthening even more, over to the other side. Bottom hand down towards the floor, and then opening, reaching up towards the ceiling, looking up, coming up. And do that once more to either side, lengthening, opening. Stay there, just make sure the shoulders are really nice and relaxed. And up, and to the other side. Reach this hand down, reach this other one up. Breathe. Coming up, and just take a moment to relax. Release your body over. Relax the top of the head. Breathing, filling the back of the lungs with new air. And coming up. If you're sitting cross-legged like me, you might want to change the leg that's in front. And we're going to hold the theraband as if we're holding a tray. Bring the elbows in, and we're going to open, externally rotate and open, and bring it in. So if it feels too easy, you can close the hands in, and too hard, you can open. Just find the resistance that feels good for you. And that sense of opening the shoulders. Think of the shoulder blades coming closer together. And back. Let's do two more just like that. Lengthening the top of the head up as you open. One more. Going to stay there. Notice what's happening in the pelvic floor muscles and the stomach. Can we lift a little bit more? And back. This time I'm going to lead with the right hand and allow that to take you into rotation to the right and back. And then the left hand leads and rotate over to the left. Back each time you come to center, creating a little more length. Still one more time to the right. Stay there, lengthen, twist. Coming up. Other side, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen as you twist. Coming back, and let that go. Releasing the hands. There's lots of little muscles that we're working as well when we grip the theraband. And just give them a chance to rest for a second before we continue. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. And then coming up. You'll all come to sit towards the front of the mat. Have the theraband over both feet. And you might want to bend your knees as much as you need so that your back can be really long. So we're going to bend the elbows back, against that sense of bringing the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Top of the head reaches up even more and coming back. Again, bend the elbows back. Keep lengthening the spine, lengthening the top of the head up. Stay for a moment with that sense of openness. And back. One more time, just like that. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. This time as we straighten the arms, we're going to round the spine, draw the navel in, and it's as if we want the lower back to get closer to the mat. Stay there for a moment, see if you can draw the stomach in just a little bit more. Coming up to a long spine, and again bending the elbows back as you reach the head up. Then round, drawing the stomach in, really rounding the lower back into the mat. Coming up, lengthening the spine, elbows back, shoulder blades together. Again, round, long arms, draw the stomach in. Coming up, reaching the elbows back. This time we're going to go all the way down. So rolling down vertebra by vertebra until you feel your head can relax into the mat. Create that sense of length and space in between the ears and the shoulders. And then lift the head up, inhale. Exhale, rolling up vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Again, roll down vertebra by vertebra, scooping the stomach in. This time we're going to stay there, keep the arms long, and we're going to circle the shoulders up, back, down and around. Let's take a few more nice, big, generous circles in this direction. And then going in the other direction, circling it around. Then keeping the shoulders down away from the ears, lifting the head to inhale. Exhale, coming up vertebra by vertebra. Hold on a bit closer to the feet. We're going to lengthen the spine forwards on a long diagonal. So again, feel free to bend your knees if that feels right for you. Inhale and exhale, coming over. So you might want to hold on to the theraband or for a moment let it go. Hold on to your legs. Just relax over. So coming up, we're going to place the theraband right in the center of the mat. Like so. And then we're going to come to sit at the front of the theraband. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. And take the theraband so that it aligns with your spine. Find where you want to hold on so you can reach up and try and feel your head gently pressing against the theraband. Inhale, and then exhale, bring the head down towards the feet. Stay there and draw the navel in and up as if the navel wants to touch the theraband. And rolling up vertebra by vertebra, lengthening up. Let's do that again. Lengthen. So the spine lengthens with the theraband, reaches forward, and then rounding over. Just breathing into that stretch, drawing the navel towards the theraband, and coming up vertebra by vertebra. Place the feet on the floor, the knees are bent. Inhale, as we exhale, this time we're going to round back. So the same sense of the navel going towards the theraband, something like halfway back. It's pretty challenging. Coming up, lengthen the spine. Again, round, so your head can really relax into the theraband. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Get to that point where you really feel the stomach engaging. Coming up, lengthening up. Let's do that twice more. Rounding back. Just stay there, pull the stomach in. Coming up. Lengthen. One more time. Stay, pull the stomach in, relax the shoulders down. Coming up. And the next time we're going to go all the way down. So rolling down vertebra by vertebra by vertebra until we can relax the head down. This time we're just going to come up to the chest lift. So inhale. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders up. Feel your chest softening as your belly scoops in and up. And relax the head down. Again, exhale, exhale, exhale. Draw the stomach in. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, calming back. Next time we're going to stay up there. Lift one foot off the floor and we're going to go for toe touch. So we're going to change and change. The head keeps relaxing into the theraband, and the further you take the toes away from you, the more challenging it'll be for the center. Point the elbows up. And we'll go a little bit faster, and relax. Going to go one more time, this time single leg stretch. So lift the head and shoulders up. This time reach one leg out really long. Bring the other knee in towards you. And we're going to change and change. So again, this really gives us the opportunity to relax the head into the theraband as we work the center. And a little bit faster, a little bit faster. Should be feeling the stomach muscles engaged. And then relax. Stretch everything out. Stretch out the arms, stretch out the legs. Give ourselves a good stretch. And then just roll off to one side so we can elegantly take the theraband out. And we're going to place it over the balls and toes of the right foot. Left foot on the floor. Bring your elbows into the mat. Again, that sense of opening the shoulders. Inhale, bend the knee a little bit. Think of sending the sits bones down, and as you exhale, reach the heel up. Again, don't have to straighten it all the way, just as far as you can, keeping the pelvis neutral. Again, little bend of the knee towards the chest as you inhale and reach the heel up, simultaneously thinking of sending the sits bones down. I'm going to do two more like that. Bend, inhale. Exhale, reach the heel. Think of the navel sinking down towards the spine. One more time, bend. And stretch. Make sure the heel is pointing straight up to the ceiling, and we're going to take little tiny leg circles, as if we're drawing a little circle with the foot on the ceiling, engaging the center, so the stomach is really an anchor for this movement. And then change the direction of the circle. Notice if the pelvis is still neutral. Can you feel your sacrum on the mat? Bend the right knee in towards the chest. Stretch the left leg out long. And we're going to extend the right leg again. This time we're going to take a deeper stretch. So if you want, you can hold a bit higher towards the foot. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring that leg towards you. Till you get a really good stretch behind the right leg. And also think of the left leg. Can you stretch that leg out as well? So I'm going to take a moment to breathe into that stretch. Let's take the leg across until you feel a stretch on the outside, on the lateral part of the right leg. Sometimes can be very, very tight. And just be mindful. Use your breath. And opening to the side. See if you can keep both hip bones pointing up towards the ceiling. And again, using your breath to deepen the stretch. So just relax that leg for a moment. And take a moment to notice, does the right leg feel any different from the left leg now? I'm going to do all that to the other side. So place your right foot on the mat, left foot in the theraband. Bring the elbows, root them down into the mat, root the pelvis down, bending the knee as you inhale. Exhale, reach the heel up until you feel a good stretch. Bend, inhale deeply. Exhale, reach the heel up. Feel the navel sinking down towards the mat. Twice more. Little bend. Reach the heel up. One more time, bend. This time we're going to lengthen the leg and little circles as if we're drawing with the foot on the ceiling. And noticing what's happening in the pelvis, sense of engagement in the center. Let's take the circles to the other side, other direction. Bend that left knee in, stretch the right leg out long, and then re-extend the left leg. Maybe hold a little bit closer to the foot if you need to deepen the stretch. And as you think of stretching the left leg, also think of stretching the right leg. And breathe, making sure the shoulders are relaxed. And let's take the leg across until you feel a stretch on the outside part of the leg. And can we relax into this stretch, which can be pretty challenging for most of us. And then the last one, opening it, hip bones pointing up towards the ceiling. Breathe. So let's bring that back. Take the theraband in the hands and we're going to reach the arms back and let both knees go over to one side. So it's a really nice sense of opening and stretching. Bringing everything back to center. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Bring the knees back and over to the other side. Reach the arms back. Knees over to the other side. Stretch. And coming back. And let's keep going with that a few more times. Just making it as playful as you want. You can reach the arms back and lift the hip up as much as feels good. Let's do that one last time, either side. Reach and back. Other side. And then let's take the side to side. So take the legs to a 90-degree angle. This time we're going to try and get I'm doing the right side. So the right hand to the floor, reach the left hand up to the ceiling, take the knees over to the left. Coming to center, go to the other side. So the left hand reaches towards the floor, right hand over to the ceiling, and bringing it back. So the further you go with the knees, the more challenging it'll be to bring the legs back. So go as far as you can and still enable you to come back. Reach the arms, reach the knees. Could feel that one side is more challenging than the other. Let's do one last time. Either side, reach. And back to center, using the center to bring you back. Last time. This side is more challenging for me. And bring it back. Keep the legs in that 90-degree angle. Place a theraband over your shins and hold on with both hands. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to press the arms down towards the floor. Again, opening the shoulders, drawing the navel in, and release. So we're going to take the breathing of the hundreds. We're going to breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pump the hands down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. If you want, you can lift your head up. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Twice more like that. In. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4. Stay. Relax the head down. I think that was 50. We're going to do 50 more. This time have a theraband underneath. Again, pulling the arms open. Lift the head and shoulders, stretching the legs out if you can this time. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Keep pulling the arms apart. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Pull the stomach in more. Twice more. 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3. Last one. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just stay for another moment. And then relax. And let's come up to a sitting position. Bring the theraband back. And we're going to roll halfway back, pulling the stomach in, shoulders down. Going to take little pulses out with the arms and pulses with the stomach in. So we're going to pulse, pulse, pulse. Reach forwards, little pulses forwards. 2, 3. Going back and pulse, pulse, pulse. Coming forwards, forward, stomach, back, back. Again, and back. 2, 3. And forwards, stretch, stretch. One more time, just like that. Round the spine, back, and forwards, stretch, over. This time we're going to do the full roll down, reaching the arms up and back. Rolling up, lift up your head and shoulders, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra, stretching over. So the arms are parallel to the floor. And rounding vertebra by vertebra, reach the arms up and stretch them back. Rolling up vertebra by vertebra, reach it over. They do just one last time, rounding back. And then stay for a moment, lengthening the arms, lengthening the legs, imprinting your lower back into the mat. You're going to go for the full leg circles. So right leg in the theraband, left leg long. Take the leg across and we're going to take the biggest circles that we can. Really big, round, cross and round. Let's do 2 more in this direction. And then big leg circles in the other direction. Open as much as possible and round. And circle. 2 more. Lift the head and shoulders up. And we're going to roll up to a sitting position. Maybe bend the knee. Take the elbows back and round back, vertebra by vertebra. Rolling up, bending the elbows back. Open the chest and rounding vertebra by vertebra. Let's do one more. Coming up. This time we're going to stay. Open the chest. Carefully bring that foot down. Open the legs so that they're a little bit wider than the mat. I'm going to have the right hand behind. With the left elbow, I'm going to pull back, rotate towards the left. And then coming back, rotating towards the right. Lead with the elbow, lengthen, rotate around. It's like a modified saw. Let's just do that once more. Rotating around, stay. Rotating back, lengthen. Then we're going to stretch over. So bring your hands closer towards the right foot. Stretch yourself over. Coming back, bring that leg back. So now we're going to do like a open leg rocker type thing. So we're going to rock back. It's not really open leg, is it? And just a rocking and up, twice more, rock and up. Last one. And then just for a moment before we do all that to the other side, come to lying on your back. And again, notice any difference that might have occurred between the left and the right side. So we started this sequence with the big leg circles. Place your left foot in the theraband. Take it over to the right and circle really big, generous leg circles. Let the breath flow naturally for this one. And let's change the direction of the circles. Open and circle around. Twice more. Then bring the leg back, lift the head and shoulders up, and we're going to come up to a sitting position. You might want to bend the knee or keep the leg straight. Take the elbows back, open the chest, rounding back. Coming up. Elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And back. One more time. Gonna stay there, open the chest. And then carefully bring that foot down. Open the legs a little bit wider than the mat. Right hand's gonna hold the theraband. Left hand on the floor. Gonna bring that right elbow back. Twist towards the right. Twist towards the left. Lengthen, twist. Looking over your right shoulder. And back. One more time. Lengthen, twist, twist, twist. Stay for a moment. Twist to the other side. And then use your hands on the theraband to pull yourself over. Relax over your left leg. Keep the right leg nice and long. Bringing that leg back to center and rocking back. Swing that leg up and down, just playful. Up and down. One more time. And we're going to come to lying on our backs. Bring both feet into the theraband, elbows close by your sides. Open the legs to the sides until you feel the work on the outside part of the leg. And then we're going to bend the knees in towards the chest and stretch, reach the heels up, keep opening against the resistance of the theraband. Bending the knees a little bit, relaxing the shoulders as you do so. Stretch the legs out. Two more like that, little bend. And reach the heels up, reach the sits bones down. One more time, bend. And stretch. And take all of that a little bit to the right. Both legs to the right. Use the center to bring it back. And a little bit to the left. So I'm actually using my elbows to help me stabilize, or one elbow. And then go to this side. And to the other side. Coming back. Let's bend the knees and roll up to a teaser. Again, you might want to bend the knees or you might want to straighten them. Rounding back. Coming up, finding the teaser position. Down and up. One more time. Let's stay in that teaser position. So find where you want to hold on to your theraband in order to give you that sense of opening in the chest. I'm going to stay here for another moment. And then this is the moment where. You might want to tie a knot in your theraband, or if the resistance band has been waiting for you, you can use that instead. If you're tying a knot, you can decide how tightly you want to make it, how much resistance you need. So let's come back to lying on our backs. Have the legs open, so again you feel the resistance on the outside of your leg. And we're going to roll the hips up, push the feet down as you really lift the hips up high. Inhale and exhale, rolling down vertebra by vertebra by vertebra until you can relax the spine. And again, using the center, rolling up vertebra by vertebra, lifting the hips up high. Inhale, exhale, rolling down vertebra by vertebra. Next time we're going to round the spine, lifting up. And this time stay there and just pulses out and out and out, opening the knees to the sides. Twice more. Keep the knees open. I'm going to take pulses up. Push the feet down, lift the hips up high. Couple more like those. Stay as high as feels good. And slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra. I'm going to take all that one more time. This time I'm going to open the legs wider. As wide as it feels possible, perhaps to the sides of the mat if that works for you. And again, rolling up, lifting the hips up high and rolling down. Lifting up, push the feet down, push the arms down. Rolling down. One more time, lifting up. Going to stay pulses outwards, opening. Let's do another 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay with the legs open and little pulses up and up. Another 3, 2, 1. Stay. Reach the arms up and back. And slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra. Let's clasp the hands behind the head. Take the legs to a 90-degree angle. Inhale, as you exhale, lift the head and shoulders up. You're going to take a crisscross, so stretch the left leg, bring the left shoulder towards the knee, and coming back to center. Let's go to the other side. And change. And then you might want to take it a little bit faster, and change, and change. A few more times, just like that. Relax for a moment. Going to make it a little bit more challenging. So again, lift your head and shoulders up, stretch your left leg, bend your knee. We're going to try and keep this knee at the same angle. Bring the shoulder towards the knee, and then you're just going to take the legs down and bring them up. Down and up. So you should be feeling your oblique muscles working. Let's do 2 more to this side. Down and up, down and up, and change. Bend the left knee, keep it there. Keep the right leg long, and both legs go down and up, down and up. Reach the right leg long. We'll do 2 more of those. Down and up, down, up, and relax. Let's come, before we do that, open the arms to the side. Let's take a side to side. It's a nice relief after all that. So let's take both knees over to the side, the bottom knee towards the floor, top knee up towards the ceiling and back. So you're creating a sense of openness and just a little rock from side to side. Giving ourselves a chance to come back to the breath, still connecting to the center. Let's do 1 more, either side. And then You're going to roll over, lying on one side. Hold the underneath arm long. Both knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Really lengthening both sides of the waist. Keep that little bridge here, and then we're going to open that top knee and bring it down. Open, externally rotate, and release. So each time you do that, create even more length through the spine. Another 3, 2. Last time we're going to stay there for little pulses, out and out and out. Finding the rotation of the leg and the hip socket. And relax down. I'm going to come up, so supporting the head with that bottom hand. This hand can either be on the floor or more traditionally behind the head. And the top leg is going to stretch out long for side kick. Flex the foot forward, point the toes back. Reach the heel forward, lengthen back. As you lengthen the leg back, again, length through the spine. Forwards and back. Kick forwards, back. Exhale, draw the stomach in. Let's do twice more. And then last time we're going to stay front and just take little pulses up and down, up and down. Really rotate so that your big toes pointing forwards, and then point the toes back and little pulses back. So reach the toes back, reach the head in the opposite direction. A few more of these. Coming up onto the forearm. Going to reach that top arm, stretching up and down. And then we're going to add the movement of the legs. As you do that, open the knee like we did before and bring it down. Up and down. One more time up. We're going to stay there and take little pulses with that top leg up and up. Keep pressing down with your forearm, lifting the side of the body. Just stay, reach. Coming down. Let's do all that to the other side. So swing the legs around. Legs bent at a 90-degree angle. Really long through the waist and opening the knee, externally rotating and down. Turning out. And you might feel one side is very different from the other. This side is always more challenging for me. Open. Just make sure your shoulders are relaxed and you're still breathing deeply and calmly. And then next time we're going to stay there and take little pulses out and out and out. 4 more. 2, 1, and coming up. Propping the head in the hand. Stretching that other leg out. Side kick forwards. Point back. Kick forwards. Reach the leg back. Reach the spine long. Forwards. And back. Another 3. And 2. Last one before we get into the pulses. Take the foot forwards, turn in, and little pulses up and down. Keep lengthening through the top of the head and then taking it back. And little pulses back. Reach the toes out, reach the head away. Breathe. And coming up, last one here. Press the forearm down, sweep the arm, really creating length and coming back. Adding the top leg, opening it and down. Push down with the forearm, reach the arm up, hover and down. push, lift, and up. Let's stay there and take little pulses, and up, and up, and up. Keep pressing down, lifting the waist. Stay, and coming up. Well done. Let's come onto all fours. Just opening the legs so you feel the resistance. Exhale around the spine. Inhale, open the chest, gaze forwards. Rippling through the spine. Coming back to the calm, gentle breath. Couple more times. Let's tuck the toes. Lift the hips up so when you're in downward facing dog, just stay there for a moment. Walk the hands back. Bring the legs together so the band comes towards the floor. And then come onto the knees. And we're going to place the wrists inside. Think of opening and lifting. Opening and lifting. So you can either stay there, or if you'd like to add a little thigh stretch as you open and lift, take yourself back. Just make sure it feels good for your knees and it feels good for your back. Otherwise, just stay straight. Reaching, opening, and back. Open. Use a stomach to make sure there's no strain on your back. Let's do one more time. If you can, stay for a moment. And back. And let's take it into a twist. And center. Twist and center. Again, you might want to just do that, or you might want to add on the thigh stretch with a twist. Twist. Reach the arms up and back. Twist, maybe going back. Twist, reach. Let's just do the last one either side, whichever variation you're doing. You're going to bring the band so it's just above the elbows. Come to a forearm plank, reach the arms back, stay for a moment, lift the stomach. And then bring the hips down. So we're in a sphinx pose. You might need to adjust your hands a little bit. Press down, open the chest. And you might either stay there or join me for the single leg kick. Kick, kick, reach that leg away. Kick, kick, stretch it away. As you stretch it away, open the arms, open the chest. Kick, kick, reach. Kick, kick. Reach, I'm going to do one last time either side. Kick, kick, stretch, open the forearms, the upper arms, I should say. Stay there, open the chest. And then finish off with a double leg kick. So take the theraband or the resistance band in between your hands. Bring one cheek onto the mat. Breathe. And then bend your knees, kick your buttocks 3 times. Kick, kick, kick. Going to stretch the legs out, stretch the arms back, as if someone's pulling me back. Trying to open the arms, and then take the head over the other side, turn the other cheek. Kick, kick, kick. Stretch out the legs, stretch out the arms. Stay there open as if you're trying to open the theraband or the resistance band. Let's just do one last time either side. Kick, kick, kick. Reach, reach, reach. Last one. Reach. Just gonna stay there. Little pulses up and up and up and open the chest. And coming back to a rest position. So you can let go of your theraband or resistance band. Bring your hips all the way back to your heels. Relax your forehead. Breathe slowly and deeply. And you can take as much time as you'd like just to stay there and breathe. I hope you enjoyed doing this class with me, and please subscribe. And I'd love to see you for some more classes together.